Let's go camping. Actually, I couldn't afford to reserve a spot and it was way too late. So let's camp in my driveway. So this is my Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive SC trim. I've owned it for about 3 months. I've been dying to go on a real camping trip and test out the utility mode. Just haven't had the right opportunity. So I decided, hey, why not just camp in my driveway and see what it's like? So here I am clearing everything out. You'll see me put down about 3 comforters down. I was trying to make everything at least semi, squishy. I am a big guy. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", 270 pounds or so. And I was hoping just to kind of, make it soft. And spoiler alert, it did not. I would need like at least double the comforters or maybe even triple to make it like soft for me. Here I am just kind of showing you what to do. So you turn on the car like normal. You go into the settings through the EV and it'll say utility mode. And here's a quick video of how hyped I was to try this out. This is so done. Hey, let's go. Give you the grand tour of things. So here's the front. We got that. We got our Stanley Cup water. Got the phone. We got miscellaneous stuff over here. Have my laptop I'm about to pull out. And then we have all this room. Oh, spooky. Very, very spooky. Sorry you had to see how excited I was. It was a little cringy, but you gotta understand I was super excited. Even if I had a giant pimple on my face, I was just like, oh my god, I'm using utility mode. Halfway through, my dog Lisa joined me. She's about 100 pounds and she is a black lab mix. Look at her. I love her to death. She is my life. So anyways, the rest of the footage is just gonna be me like going to sleep, waking up, all that good stuff. Let's talk about like downsides and what I've learned in this experiment. So the downside for one is locking the door. You can't just press the lock button on the key fob, or you can't like go to the app and lock the door. What you have to do is either use the physical key, or I believe you can use the driver button, like in the front driver's seat, use the lock button, which I think is so bizarre and kind of kills the user experience when going into utility mode. The other thing is I just took it for the team. It was definitely hard to sleep on, but you definitely need a bed. And if you do get a bed, you need some type of foundation for the gaps between the front seat and the back seat, because there's a giant gap which could give you way more room if you could have that filled with something to kind of hold the bed. So that's something I would definitely recommend. And then as far as the air conditioning, I had it on 69 the entire night, the entire time. It started around like 9 p.m. and it ended around 7 a.m. is when I turned off the car. And I only lost about 5% range, like literally just 5%, which is kind of blows my mind. Like, like I just lost 5% range and I just spent the night in my car. Like that's insane. And other than those things, like there was no downsides. It was all positive things. That it was spacious. I watched a horror movie. It was amazing. Lisa creeped me out in the middle of the night because she kept like watching through the window at like 3 a.m. and I'm sure she was just guarding me. She probably saw some deer, but it was still very creepy because I couldn't see anything. There's how I usually have my car. Usually have like the doggy net for her, and then just a couple like miscellaneous things. Usually it's just all dog stuff, to be honest, or a blanket. But yeah, I had a great night, great experience. That's just kind of reference of like how much room we had. I really don't have anything bad to say. It was a good experience, and I can't wait to do it again at an actual campsite. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section below. And other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace. Apple. I didn't call for Mac. I called for Apple. Apple, can you please move? I need to make a cool intro.